Alright, so hey, welcome to my video. There's no way for me to minimize this because because GNOME doesn't put a minimize button or maximize, but at least a minimize button would be uh, useful. But I guess they want you to just leave your applications to be always open. Maybe that's just the way they figure things. Anyways, what a way to start the video. So, as you may see, I am using Fedora on this Dell PC. So what I'm going to do with this Dell PC is that I basically don't have it connected to my TV anymore. So what I done is I basically took out the 1 terabyte NVMe disk and I have an enclosure for it. I use it as a backup disk for my Mac Mini. So it actually has two backup disks. So it has one for music and just local backup, and then I have a Time Machine backup disk as well. So the Dell PC, what I done is I took off the I took out the RX 6400, and I believe that the card is probably a little bit too much pushing the watts for the PSU for the Dell PC. And also, it always tries to load up the Intel graphics first when it comes to the BIOS and all that. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to use the Intel graphics that comes with this machine. Now, the graphics that comes with this machine is, well, it's the iGPU that comes with the Intel Core i7 7700. It says I have 8 cores, but it's basically 8 threads. It's a 4 core quad core machine. The disk that I put in here is a 256 gigabyte NVMe disk. It's a Samsung disk. It's like a yeah. It came with my ThinkPad, but I put a Crucial 500 gigabyte NVMe disk inside my ThinkPad. So and I also gave it 16 gigs of memory, which are crucial memory as well. So the ThinkPad has some good stuff. I'm actually got to put Fedora on the ThinkPad as well. Now, this is Fedora 41. This is the pre-release edition. As as I always do, I basically so the graphic is using the the it's the Intel HD graphics 630. I believe my ThinkPad has the same one. I believe it's the same one. It's using the latest Linux kernel 6.11. This is GNOME 47. So this is the computer. It actually detects it pretty well. It has 32 gigs of memory. It wouldn't want to work earlier. I had to install some proprietary drivers for the Intel for it to work. It does have codecs for it as well. If I go back to this screen here, if I go to settings, uh, output, you're going to see that it does have hardware encoders for it, which is nice because I don't have to, but I had to install stuff for it, but it works quite well. It is working. That's the main thing. Now I really like the way GNOME looks. Okay, as much as I complain about Linux desktop, I gotta say the GNOME team is doing a good job. They're making a really nice machine. I probably maybe I'm just stuck in my old ways. Maybe the system tray should go away. Maybe we shouldn't need it. But unfortunately, I don't care about the system tray. It's not that I care about it being missing. It's the fact that software depends on it. So if I'm running the Steam client, let's say if I close it from the dash, okay, it's not closed. It's still running in the process. Like if you check your system monitor or top in a terminal, it's still running the process. So basically what it does is it closes the applications to the icon status. Now I believe it was supposed to I don't know what's the application for you see I had to install the Intel media drivers. What I had to do is what, what was I thinking? What was I saying? Well, I do need other applications. What was I doing? I forgot what I was on about. I just really forgot. Wow. Um, okay. Well, I really forgot what I was gonna do. Just a moment here. Oh yeah, GNOME extension. So I need GNOME extension app Fedora. I don't know the application, so it's called GNOME extension app. Okay. So before I do any commands, I noticed that they updated the GNOME console soft program, and also it's not stuck into utilities. It's actually on the main uh, menu. So what's changed in this? There is some really cool stuff. Like actually, when you add a tab, it's pretty cool. But they had something I saw here. Show open tabs. So you have this thing. Like let's say you have a bunch of tabs open. You can see it in a view like that. That's pretty cool. Um, also, okay. Now you have some preference to change your color scheme. Show more. So you got a lot. Oh, I didn't even know we had more. So you have birds. Oh, you have a lot of colors. Oh my God. Wow. It has everything. I didn't even know that. It has a lot of color schemes. Okay, GNOME did some really thoughts here, thinking about. There you. That's my color scheme. It has all of them. Holy. That is okay. I gotta give big thumbs up to GNOME. I'm gonna actually use this terminal because it has all the color schemes built in. I don't have to like get all these other color schemes from the other. Wow, I am pretty impressed with this. I I know it's just a terminal, but I am really pretty impressed with this. But I wish I could make it transparent. Um, use bright colors for bold. Always blinking text. Block. Color blinking. Follow system. Cool. Behavior. So yeah, it's good. Profile. I don't know. So appearance is basically they got almost every color scheme in the book. Well, that is really cool. Look at that. That looks really nice. But I am gonna do a chsh dash shell slash user slash bin slash sh. The reason why is that I don't have my prompt, but I will. Oh, does not exist. Where did they put the zsh? Maybe slash bin with Fedora. No. Hmm. So I don't have zsh. That that's strange. Unless they put them in somewhere else in the system. Yeah. TD bin. So there's, I don't know where they put the ZSH. Do I even have ZSH? No, I don't have it. So I thought I installed it. I guess I didn't. Let's install it. Oops. I kind of thought I did install it. I gotta say though, big props to the GNOME team with the terminal. I'm gonna use it now. This looks really good. Even like the color schemes change the interface of the color of the terminal. That is really cool. They put some really fine detail into the terminal app, and I gotta say, I really like it. As you may notice, that the color I changed. So you got these color palettes. There's not really much of a choice, to be honest. I wish there'd be more color schemes. You got blue, you got teal, green, and orange, or yellowish orange, pink. Or that's red. That don't look red. Not really. There's pink. Okay, well, I guess that is red. Maybe I'm colorblind. Purple is, and then you got slate, which is it's kind of like the professional look. You know what? To be honest, I just like the default blue. Teal probably will look nice, I guess. I'll just keep it blue, like Windows. I got some pretty interesting wallpaper. Anyways, so that's installed. So ZSH. Let's make it default. I need to add my shell to it. That should be where it is. There, this changed, but for now I'll leave it like that. So I'm gonna need sudo dnf install GNOME extensions. And by the way, this is just a freshly installed Fedora system. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the GNOME, and to be honest, I like the way that the GNOME looks like just by default, the box. But I do really need to have some. I do need Dash to dock, and I do need blur my shell. I don't know why, but I gotta say, like, the vanilla look looks good. Like, it's very polished. The GTK apps look really nice. They're more flat. Has a very Mac OS feel to it, because I do use Mac OS a lot, and this reminds me a lot like Mac OS, and that's not a bad thing. I really really like Mac OS, and this has a lot of Mac OS feel to it, but it does need a maximize and minimize button. Even Windows and Mac has this. Even Haku OS has this. Pretty much every OS has it. Sony GNOME that doesn't do it. Even KDE has a maximize and minimize button. Also, they has a system tray. But anyways, I don't. I like GNOME, to be honest. I do like it. Like, there's I can't have all the features that you want. I guess you used to have them in the olden days of GNOME, where we had desktop icons and status icons and all that nice stuff. Anyways, I installed the extension app. It's supposed to have status icon, but it's not there. App menu is very limited. It's supposed to have like a legacy status icon, but it doesn't has it. Place status indicator, that's just basic places. Watch new instance, so I don't even know what the fuck that is. Anyways, window list. I guess it's interesting. That's like very GNOME 2-ish. That is convenient, because since you don't see your dock, this is actually kind of convenient. I actually like that, but I ain't gonna use it. It's just I don't know. So it doesn't have status icons. Like GNOME 2 is supposed to have status icons. Apparently, they're supposed to have no X11. It's supposed to be compiled with just Wayland only. And I'm guessing that it's only used in Wayland. I'm not even sure, but I'm quite sure I am in Wayland. Let's load this up here. Yeah, this is my Z shell. It's very default, but I will fix it. I really like Fedora. Fedora 7 of 41. I mean, Fedora. Jeez, I'm way back in the old days. Fedora 7. Jeez, yeah, no. Fedora 41. This is the beta. It's coming out probably next month, so quite soon. So yeah, it works really well. I gotta say, I really like the new GNOME console. Okay, with all those color schemes, like, yeah, that's good job, guys. I really appreciate that a lot, and I'm sure a lot of people appreciate it, because I'm sure no one was using GNOME console, but I'm quite sure now a lot of people are using GNOME console. For one thing, I think it's really nice to have all the color scheme palettes by default in the shell itself. That perfect, GNOME. You guys did a fantastic job. When there's something to say that, congratulations on a job that a developer is doing, this is one that I could say really good job. So I was gonna, okay, yeah, init xi. What was I gonna do? So G. It will, okay, I want to see if I'm in Wayland. So I am definitely using Wayland. So it says xorg, xWayland. Display is Wayland. Server is xorg. Version 24.1. Huh. Seems like it's been updated. GNOME shell 47. So it's definitely detecting my drivers. So it is an Iris, and it's running Intel, Mesa Intel. So it does have graphics acceleration installed. That's pretty interesting. So I do have fast fetch install, which has it on the system. So show a little bit of the system here. I don't have really a big hard drive on the system. It does. I did install. I installed something with Btrfs. I did my own custom layout. So I gave the the boot 1 GB and the rest root, and it's Btrfs. I think I did install. I don't think I did. Sudo dnf install. I gotta say DMS works a lot better than it. Like it's really fast now. So this Dell computer, I'm gonna be using it to test out systems, but I actually quite like Fedora on this system. So I'll probably be reviewing a lot on Fedora and just play around with Fedora and probably test out other systems on this computer because I do tend to distro hop a lot. So what I'm planning to do with my videos now is just test out Linux systems on this Dell Optiplex, which is just a computer I don't really use, but I consider like I can use it to test out Linux distributions or other Unix-like systems on this box and just basically record me playing around with it. I think that probably make my YouTube channel more interesting instead of just ranting about stuff and complaining about stuff in inside Windows on my other computer. But I think this is probably be a good idea to do stuff. I know people you're always gonna have some people just not liking you or like your content, but that's okay. I never was professional anyway. I do this for fun. I don't do this for money. I don't do this as a job. And if people don't like my videos, then I'm sure they're just gonna stop watching me, and that's fine. Just can't please everybody, right? But anyways, so what was I gonna install again? I forgot. Um, Jeez. Uh, well, I do need a lot of software, but I keep forgetting what I'm doing because I get off track a lot. Oh, yeah, Snapper. I need Snapper because I did install this with Btrfs. So I'm going to set up Snapper. So I think it's sudo Snapper. Was it create? I forgot. Snapper. It's been a while. Help. Snapper. Create. Yeah, I know there's a create but there's a Snapper create something dash create config. There you go. I knew it was something. So it's sudo snapper create config slash, as simple as that because my Btrfs is only in slash and it should work. So if I do let's do a sudo because I do have DMS plugin snapper install, or I think I do. So let's install that. So let's see if it, because some reason it seems to not install things, but I do already have it installed. So I believe if I do, let's just install NeoFetch even though I don't need it. They took it out. That's good because it's not being maintained. So FastFetch is a good alternative. I think that's why there is FastFetch on there. All right, so let's do another install. Why do I need? I need GAMP, I guess, because I didn't install GAMP, so I'll install GAMP. It's a big program, so it'll take a while. Actually, this is quite fast. So this is using the latest kernel. It's using the latest GNOME. GNOME terminal has been highly updated. Some features in GNOME, which the accent colors now have. You have now have accent colors. I also need GNOME DNF install GNOME tweaks. I hadn't set up the system, but I really like this terminal. For one thing, they did a good job with all the color schemes they have on it. I like that. So, oh yeah. So that's cool. So we got tweaks now, so I can add back my my maximize and minimize button. There you go. Appearance. Cool. I'm okay with that, but I do prefer to have papyrus icon thing. I think that's how the package is called that. Yeah. Let's install that. That doesn't take too long. Gmail is a lot faster than it used to be, I find. It could be faster, but it's still pretty fast. It's nice to have a normal, window box feel. Like when you just have the close button, it just feels like very mobile. And I'm not on a mobile system. This screen is not even touch screen either. It feels more like a mobile system. GNOME should make it more of a desktop system because people use Linux on the desktop, especially coming from Fedora. I mean, anyways, I'm gonna stop complaining because me complaining just pisses people off. So I'll keep my comments to myself. But I mean, I gotta say, GNOME is pretty good. I just don't think having the dash in the overview, that's really stupid UI design. I think that this dash should be in the desktop. I mean, whoever thought this was what you call multitasking, you're doing more steps, or you're doing less multitasking, to be really honest. And what did I just install? Oh yeah, I need to open tweaks. I should pin that to the dock. Also, I'm gonna need also gonna need to install I forgot. Fuck. Anyways, there's a lot of things I need to install. But if I load up Butter Assistant, it should show applications that I no, it doesn't. I thought I set it up, man. Okay. Okay. Anyways, let's do sudo snapper list, and it's not capturing anything. Why? I don't know. It's supposed to capture things, especially when you use the plugin. That doesn't make sense. Btrfs list. Is it subvol this? Oh, slash. It has cells and dot snapshots. I don't get it. But why is it not showing my snapshots? I'm a little confused here. It's supposed to show like I don't know if that's gonna changes the play, Btrfs maintenance. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with that. Doesn't seem like the DSM plugin is working, to be honest. Okay. Well, anyways, that's my little, you know, basically first experience with using GNOME 47 on Fedora 41. And it's not really set up. I just installed the system. I just set it up. I'm gonna set it up a lot more with wallpaper and stuff like that. And yeah, it might be an anime wallpaper. I'm sorry that offends people, but um, I'm a person that likes JRPG games and I like a lot of anime stuff. I grew up with Dragon Ball and Dragon Quest and Akira, a lot of Akira's art style. Rest in peace, bud. But there's I just like anime. I like a lot of art style of anime. I find there's a lot of talented people. I'm very into a lot of Japanese video games and Final Fantasy and Square Enix games, Near Automata. You name it, man. I like a lot of anime. I like a lot of anime games, Japanese RPGs, and strategy RPGs, Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactic Horror, um, yeah, Record of Icarus, Tales of games, Bandai Namco. I do like a lot of Dark Souls, and I like a lot of Japanese developers games. And Dark Souls is by a company called From Software, which is a Japanese developer company as well. I like a lot of games. I like a lot of MMO games. I like a lot of I like animation. I like a lot of anime um, stuff. So if that bothers you, then don't watch my video. But anyways, what else I was gonna say? Uh, and it doesn't matter. I keep forgetting. I'm really tired. I need to get some sleep. Anyways, that's my video on, or my quick little review on Fedora 41, and I'll be doing more videos of this. But I am really impressed with with the GNOME console. It's with all the color schemes built into the tunnel. I'm not sure if that's just a Fedora thing or that's GNOME in general. But either way, it's really cool. Um, yeah, I need to set some extensions to this desktop and change the wallpaper and pretty much I'm not gonna use any system tray because I'm trying to really get used to not using it and actually use GNOME as GNOME. But I do like dash to dock because I do like to have my dock visible because I can multitask between different workspaces quickly when the dock I can see on my desktop. As I don't put my application in full screen. They want you to put everything in full screen. That's the whole idea, but this is not a tablet, it's a desktop. And I like to stack my programs like a stacking desktop because that's what it is and that's how it should work. So GNOME, stop thinking about touchscreens, focus on the desktop. Until desktops become something in the past, then you can make your touchscreen style UI, but I don't think they're going away anytime soon. So uh, just focus on today and stop thinking about the future. Because I find GNOME 2 was quite the good desktop environment. So look back at GNOME 2 and think why people loved GNOME, and then put that back into your latest GNOME. Hopefully, new directions come with GNOME. Um, so I hope you guys all the best. But I'll say for one thing, good job on the terminal, the GNOME console. Anyways, it's getting too long this video, way too long. Yeah, have a good one, guys. Cheers.